There's a really funny story behind this figure for me. So typically I can guess when a wave will come out based off of a few factors, so I thought I'd be able to get this guy pretty much as soon as it came out like I did with Shadow Panther and Waspinator, and I was horribly wrong. I spent weeks upon weeks searching and found nothing, and then one day a coworker randomly calls me and tells me that they found Tigatron at the same Target I was at the day before, asked me if I wanted him to get it for me, and of course the obvious answer was yes, so I paid him for the figure and here we are. Was the long, endless hunt with a friend coming in clutch worth it? Yes, and before you ask, I just paid the cost of the figure that he paid. I didn't overpay anything, so, you know, crisis averted there. The look of the robot mode here, though, is really, really good. This past year for Beast Wars figures just made me decide that waiting for Master Beast versions is just a waste of time, because Tigatron here, along with every other Kingdom figure, looks super good in robot mode, but for Tigatron specifically, they hit it in just every single mark. The greens are the right shade, proportions are pretty great, and everything else about this is just so good. Sure, it's basically an upscale retool of Cheetor, but if you remember way back in the 90s, Tigatron was just a straight repainted Cheetor, and this one improves upon what the Kingdom Cheetor did so much, except for maybe the placement of the shoulders, but I didn't notice that until pretty recently. The weapons included are his tail whip, and shockingly enough, we actually get his gut gun. You mean I don't have to wait for someone to produce an add-on for this figure, and comes with everything it actually needs? Well, that's a first, at least, for me at least. Not to mention how good they both look straight out of the box without having to paint it or anything. The articulation here, though, is really amazing. The only thing I wish it had was a butterfly at the shoulder, but with how good everything else is, I think it's forgivable. And for sure one of the best posing Beast Wars characters from Kingdom as well. And like I said to the shoulder, it's probably just where they place the shoulder on the actual body, so not really much you can do there. Transformation here is relatively simple. If you have Cheetor, they work basically the same, except for a couple of parts work slightly different. And how the head hides away in the beast mode is a lot better than how Cheetor was on the original figure, and otherwise they both work the exact same. The beast mode, it's that of a snow tiger, and what more can I say, it looks great. The only thing I can find that's not super accurate to the original but is more accurate to real life are the way the eyes are in tiger mode, and honestly that's fine. This tiger is more reminiscent of what a real life snow tiger is, compared to what the original CG model of Beast Wars did. And I do like the yellowing, but I'm also kind of half and half just because I like the clean black and white look. But also the yellowing is done in a way that it looks natural to the figure. And if I'm being honest, it does look much better in person than what the camera does. And the only thing I wish they did differently was incorporate the gun into the beast mode in some way. You know, who knows, future upgrade maybe? Overall though, this is a phenomenal figure, and I really do mean that. Do I think it deserved Figure of the Year last year, though? Hell no! I will say it doesn't deserve that spot with how difficult this thing was to find. Along with other factors, I'm extremely hard-pressed to say it earns that title. But it does earn a 9.5 out of 10 from me, so not Figure of the Year in my books, but at least it earned a high scoring. Also, I checked BBTS, and it's still in pre-order hell. So, you know, it's one other thing it has going against it for Figure of the Year. That's really all I have, so make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you're so inclined, please follow my social media pages down below in the description. And with that, I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, week, month, life, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!